What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you call me up on
And we're back.
you know I go crazy.
Let that song play.
And that's something that you ain't like, 'cause I go crazy.
All right, 1K subs, guys. Celebrating all week. Celebration stream tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We are on the road to 5K. Okay, big plans going forward. You know, make sure you're following me on Twitter as we try to get my old account back, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, the FTC is suing Microsoft to block its Activision Blizzard purchase. What a goddamn bombshell. They got to be kidding me with this. Let's go ahead and read this bullshit and find out what they're talking about. The FTC has filed a legal challenge to try and block Microsoft's plan to buy Activision Blizzard for pretty much $70 billion. According to a press release from the regulator, the lawsuit was filed today after weeks of back and forth between Microsoft, Sony, and regulators over competition concerns and the future of Call of Duty. The FTC argues that the acquisition would enable Microsoft to suppress competitors to its Xbox gaming consoles and its rapidly growing subscription content and cloud gaming business. The vote from the FTC commissioners today means Microsoft now faces significant hurdles to getting its Activision Blizzard deal complete. Regulators in the UK and the EU are also scrutinizing the deal closely despite Microsoft's repeated attempts to appease regulators. Sorry about that. Microsoft has already shown that it can and will withhold content from its gaming rivals. Vidova, director of the FTC's Bureau of Competition, said, "Today we seek to stop Microsoft from gaining control over a leading independent game studio and using it to harm competition in multiple dynamic and fast-growing gaming markets." Are they out of their goddamn mind? They can't be serious with this. "We continue to believe that this deal will expand competition and create more opportunities for gamers and developers," Brad Smith, Microsoft's vice chair and president, said in a statement to The Verge. "We have been committed since day one to addressing competition concerns, including by offering earlier this week proposed concessions to the FTC. While we believe in giving peace a chance, we have complete confidence in our case and welcome the opportunity to present our case in court." The FTC, I don't know if y'all over there like in bed with Sony and y'all over there having orgies together or something like that. That has to be the case, because there is no way you walked away from this situation talking about Microsoft is holding back competition when Sony has been doing this for years. What are we talking about here? Sony literally pays to keep content off of the Xbox. Y'all ain't got nothing to say about that. But now the Xbox is actually flexing its muscles now, and now you're mad. Boy, if y'all get the hell on somewhere with this. The company's corporate vice president of communications, Frank X. Shaw, also tweeted a link to a document titled "Get the Facts: How Microsoft is Committed to Growing Gaming Communities." In a letter to Activision Blizzard employees, CEO Bobby Kotick told staff that he wants to reinforce my confidence that the acquisition will close. The allegation that this deal is anti-competitive doesn't align with the facts, and we believe we'll win this challenge. The company also posted an internal email penned by Jeb Boatman, Activision's SVP of Litigation, Regulatory, and Public Policy Law, outlining its position on the deal. I don't want to bore y'all with reading through this entire thing, but, well, it's not that much. Microsoft offered Sony a 10-year deal on a new Call of Duty games last month, but Sony hasn't yet accepted the offer because Sony doesn't care. They don't want no 10-year deal. They don't want to bow to Microsoft at all. They really don't even want to compete. They want to bury Xbox. That's what they want to do. They don't want any competition. They've been trying to bury Xbox for years. And listen, you know, all's fair in love and war. Microsoft's frustration over Sony's objections to its Activision Blizzard deal have been clear. Sony has emerged as the loudest objector, said Microsoft President Brad Smith in a Wall Street Journal op-ed recently. It's as excited about this deal as Blockbuster was about the rise of Netflix. Microsoft also described the UK's Competition and Markets Authority concerns as misplaced and accused the regulator of adopting Sony's complaints without considering the potential harm to consumers. Microsoft has also accused Sony of paying developers to keep their content off of its Xbox Game Pass service. My apologies. And Sony has even argued that Microsoft's Activision Blizzard acquisition could hurt developers and lead to price increases. Y'all niggas got some nerves talking about price increases. Was y'all the first to increase to $70 now? Xbox is now saying they're increasing their games to $70. I knew that was gonna come. Anybody who thought that Xbox wasn't going to increase prices on the games eventually, you was smoking the biggest crack rock in all of gaming. But that's just the fact. That's just the facts right now. But I think the FTC is full of shit. I think the rest of the gaming world thinks so as well. But we'll see what comes of this. What comes of this, my bad. It's war now. And I think Sony's going to pay for this in the long run. Watch I tell you. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later.
Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby. When you pull up, it's on action, my baby. If these walls tall, they give you my